Hello, everybody. Rabbit, right? May 1st. It's always good luck to say rabbit on the 1st of the month. Kind of brings in some new energy. And when I was quieting myself and preparing for this reading, I thought and asked my guides one word for the month of May, and it was freedom. So freedom can mean many different things to many different people. So I ask you just to sit with that word. And what does that mean to you? It could be freedom in a relationship. It could be freedom in a job. It could be freedom within, moving houses. It could be your rights. So just sit with that a minute and see what that word brings up within you. And then almost make that your mantra for the month of May, in whatever way that may be to you. So in addition to that, I am going to pull one of a foundation card with the energy surrounding the month of May. And let's see, for the month of May, what is the energy? And it feels like this one, infinity. Infinity. I love this card. My daughter and son went out into nature and was taking star pictures, and they had created that infinity symbol with a flashlight. So beautiful, infinity for the month of May combined with freedom. So your freedom is infinite. It in all avenues, all ways. If you feel free, you will be free. It doesn't mean that you have to get that freedom from an external source. It is all within. And my cat just jumped up on the bed, so cats are very much like their freedom. So the first card we're going to pull is for the energy surrounding us within our home. What will the month of May energies be surrounding us within our home? And again, home is a very loose word, so whatever home means to you. And it's the guardians. Beautiful. Shielding, defense. So you are definitely protected in your home and shielded in your home. Newness is coming in with the water. And they're asking you to put your defenses down. Like, you don't have to shield yourself so much. You may be feeling that right now, but they're asking you to remove some of your shields, right? And be free. You have the magic within to create your protection and your peace. I do see a dragon up here, so fire energy. And it just feels like you are surrounded by so many angels and ancestors that you are protected. And you have guardians watching over you, so you don't have to do the protecting so much yourself. Kind of goes with that freedom, right? Bring some freedom into your life within your own energy. So the next question I am being guided to, and 2 came out, is the people around you. What is May going to bring for the people around you? How beautiful. So we have higher perspective and the sacral portal, sacral chakra. Creativity, intimacy. A higher perspective is unity, the cosmos, your awakening. So I feel with the people around you, it's going to be some creativity with somebody, another partner. This could be romantic, but I will touch on romantic here in a minute. But this could be leading us into that, right? With the sacral chakra and the opening of a creativity portal with intimacy. And intimacy can be in many different levels as well. And you're going to need to take the higher perspective of it all, the messages you're receiving from your guardians, the unity of the world, we're all coming together, and it's going to take you being creative maybe right now to how to go through that portal and get to that higher perspective. See what else. Just I'm feeling also maybe if you feel right now with the people around you that you're having some I'm sorry that it's coming, intimacy problems. And again, intimacy is not only about sexual intercourse. It's a level of different levels, meaning speaking your truth, being able to be intimate with somebody in a fashion other than sex is what I'm picking up. So you need to open up and create ways to be intimate with somebody on those other deeper levels. And take the higher perspective of what's going on around you right now. Okay, so very good. And now work. And work could be your spiritual work. It could be a physical job outside. You could be maybe without a job right now and looking for work. So let's just see work, whatever that may mean to you. Awesome, it just flew right out. And it's emotional freedom. Awesome. There's that word, freedom. So vulnerability, flowing, rebalancing, your emotional freedom. And so far this reading is coming together very nicely. You have to remove some of that emotional blocks, emotional feelings of lack, and this could be in the relationship as well. But we're going to reach that place of infinite higher perspective and drop into our creativity to reach the emotional freedom, the vulnerability, everything flowing and rebalancing within us, just really feeling the energy of what emotional freedom could be to you. Maybe it's a negative thought that keeps repeating in your mind. Maybe it's a lack of something, whatever that may feel like to you. And maybe it's a self-worthy item. So they're just going to say that you are going to have an emotional freedom from those lower vibrational inner mind chatter. And it's going to take you to be vulnerable, to allow it to flow and rebalance. So let's tap into this relationship for a minute. If your romantic relationship is what I'm feeling, and this could be with somebody you are already with. It could be with somebody coming in. It can be with somebody that possibly is in your life, but you're not currently communicating. So the couple, oh, I just looked down, and one of the cards that fell out that I didn't, wasn't sure if it was the right card, but I knew it went with it, is isolation. Oh my gosh, perfect. So you're definitely feeling isolated and lonely in reconnection with home. So I just feel many of us are feeling isolated in many different forms. You may be feeling isolated from your guides, right? There may be too much mind chatter right now to be able to hear that higher perspective. You may be feeling loneliness. You may be obviously isolated in your home and have been, but it's a time for reconnection with your home, with your inner home. And you are moving through that. And with this romantic relationship, you're feeling isolated and loneliness. And I just feel like the wolf is calling, right? There's a wolf in the moon, and then you have this wolf down on the ground. So one of you are planted firmly here in the physical realm. One of you are in the higher perspective realm, and you're calling to that other person in your isolation and loneliness. You're so we need to be sure that we're not pining for them, that it's a form of intimacy with the sacral chakra, that it's more of a vulnerable reconnection. And then the other card that flew out was attachment. So you are feeling attached to this person right now, and perhaps pining for them. And so you need to clear some of that. Your defensiveness is up. With the protection card, you might have put up some blocks. The other person could have put up some blocks. But what I'm feeling is within this isolation and perhaps the loneliness, you're realizing where the gold is. The treasure chest is open. All you need to do is get rid of that dragon, that energy of attachment, and it's all going to be right there for you. So one more card on the romantic love, and this almost feels like the beginning of May. So let's see what later in the month of May will bring for the romantic partner, and its exploration, boldness, unknown, limitless. So you need to focus on some of these inner items right now. And if you reach that perspective, that higher perspective, and explore all avenues of this relationship, touch base in the unknown, be vulnerable, and know that it takes a little bit of bravery, strength, boldness to, it feels like a spinning top, right? And I feel like just spin the top and see where it lands. And what will this bring you? Where will these action steps bring you in the romantic relationship? So dreams, dreamscape, do a lot of work in your dreams, in your subconscious, integration of the two of them. Again, I feel the spinning energy, right? So you may still be spinning out of control through the month. That looks like a duck to me. Crystals. Here's the cat. To me, my cat is my familiar, my spirit animal. But it is the feeling of the sun, right? So once you stop spinning, do some work in your dreams, and once you stop spinning, it will bring you to even more the sun. So funny, these two look very similar. Being centered, balanced, in your power. Beautiful. So in the beginning of the month, I'm feeling that there's still a little bit of isolation energy feeling. Work through some of your thoughts, your mind chatter, and we'll get you to the sun position. Again, still I feel it spinning. It looks like some lightning bolts, and the energy is just, this card just, the energy feels very, very, very strong. Okay, in general, what is a gift coming to us in the month of May that we just may not see right now? Breakthrough. Perfect. Leap of faith, freedom. There's that word in new beginnings. Breakthrough. Amazing. So I'm seeing some Egyptian, some strength. I'm seeing different types of nature. A lot of energy in this card. It just feels like with all of this solar energy here being centered and balanced is going to bring you through this breakthrough, taking a leap of faith and freedom and new beginnings. Seeing if I'm picking up anything else. Feeling one more card, just the top card. Yeah, in order, it feels like some of us have put up some walls to protect ourselves, and we're going to break through that. The time of isolation and self-analyzing, we're going to break through that and get to the freedom. Remember your infinite being. Look into the higher perspective of everything. Work through your mind chatter, and you'll have that breakthrough. I'm also feeling the other person in the romantic relationship will have a breakthrough. And the people around you, you will have a breakthrough. And even the work source and your home source. Beautiful. So freedom, remember to write that word down. Even maybe use it as your mantra for the month of May, and what freedom means to you. And the foundation, amazing. Gaia awakening, preparing, relocation, ascension. And isn't that what it's all about? I see it looks like a formula down here, right? A formula with some sevens and the writing on the walls. So there's definitely a higher perspective of what's going on, and it's Gaia awakening, preparing, relocation, ascending. Beautiful. Just amazingly beautiful. If you would like a reading for the month of May for your own energy, just email me and we can discuss that, what may work for you. And we'll check in maybe mid-month and see how the rest of the month is flowing. So remember, rabbit, rabbit for the good luck, freedom, breakthrough, Gaia awakening. Amazing. Have a good month.